Hi everyone. Let me just tell you what like the last hour of my life was like. So we recently, my family and I, my husband and my son and I, we just recently moved back to my hometown of Ligonier, right? Ligonier is this tiny, tiny, tiny little quaint town, right? And my parents live literally like 20 seconds up the road. Like if I were to time it, it was probably like 22 seconds driving time. So when I do stuff like this, when I do like trainings or posh parties, it is awesome to be able to just grab my kid, take him up to my parents, and he hangs out up there for the night, right? Which is awesome because trying to do like a training like this or a posh party like with a 3-year-old wrapped around my legs and screaming and just being 3, like I might as well just like try to solve world peace in the next half hour. Do you know what I mean? So I get him all packed up because he has to take like 10 million things, right? He's going to be there for like an hour. He's got to take like a million things. And hi, sweet Emily. And I get everything in the car. I feel like kind of organized, but like never really there. And I drive up to my mom's house. Hi, Rebecca. Well, thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you. And I got up there and I was like, I got up there at like 7:24. And I was like, hey, Bridget. Hey, Nicole. And I was like, I don't have my phone, which was bad because I needed to post something at 7:30 in my VIP room. So I was like, I thought I had it. So I go through everything that we brought up to my parents. Hey, Dorothy. I drive back down to the house here, rummage through everything, saying a few, maybe 4-letter words. And I'm like, where is that phone? Like, I can't do anything in the next hour of my life if I don't have my phone, right? So I'm like, okay, it's here somewhere, unless my kid ate it, which is an absolute possibility, right? Digging through stuff. I finally have to like admit defeat. I drive up to my mom's house, back up to my mom's house, and I'm just gonna have to use her phone, right? And I get out of the car at my mom's house, and there's the phone on the hood of my car. On the hood of my car. And I took a minute and I was like, first of all, be thankful that you didn't lose it. Second of all, get your act together, woman. Like, take a minute and breathe. You know what I mean? Like, take a second and just like, oh my gosh. So I'm on my own phone. It is unharmed. I am childless right now, and I'm choosing to spend it with you guys, so you're welcome. It's just like, and then I have a posh party at 9 o'clock. So I'm like childless for like an hour and a half. You know what I mean? I don't know what I'm going to do after this. I mean, probably as soon as I'm going to probably eat food like a really ugly way. Probably, I don't know. I don't know. Laugh till I cry and then till I laugh again. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like ugh. Whew. Okay, so I'm here. Thank you. I think it was Bree Smith who said they like the new location for where I'm doing this. Usually I have an office downstairs where the lighting is that of like spaceship. It's like Martian lighting, right? And I always look like I'm off the mothership. Like I always look like really creepy. Like something awful this way comes into your home in the form of Leah via the cell phone, via this lighting, and it's awful. So I decided to come to my kitchen for this because it's just better. And okay, so you guys, who wants to hear about some VIP rooms? I want to drop some knowledge on you about how I run my VIP room. First of all, who has a VIP room? Who has a VIP room? Get your hands up. Get those likes coming in. Give me a high five if you've got a VIP room. Because if you don't, wow, you should. Wow, you should. What's that? Do you ever see that SNL character that like she goes, wow, okay, wow, you should. That's you. So I want to talk to you a little bit tonight about how I run mine, what I think is important for VIP rooms. Yes, look at all those ladies with VIP rooms just working it. VIP doing VIT. That's what I say, right? Very important people doing very important things. That's what we do. So I want to talk to you a little bit about, first of all, who I am, because some of you don't know who I am, and that's okay. I want to talk to you about what I do in my VIP room, how I run the show there, and what I think is important, okay? So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Leah Wagner. I maybe should have started with this instead of a story about how I might like eat myself till I cry with whatever. My name is Leah Wagner. I am a Pink Plus 3 leader with Posh, and I'm very proud of that. And I started with Posh in March of 2016, like the very end of March. So this is like my 9th month. I have an amazing team of about 30 women, 30 of the most supportive and beautiful women ever. So I know you guys can relate because Posh just attracts some really great girls, if I'm being honest. I have hit monthly award every single month that I've been with Posh. What? And I just surpassed $40,000 in career sales in like soaps and lotions, right? I mean, I'm not saying I'm a big deal, but it's like $40,000 in soaps and lotions. So I feel like everybody who kind of like giggled at me, who was like, I was going to do this. I was like, I will send you a selfie from Costa Rica because that's where I'm going to be in January because I'm a Costa Rica incentive earner. So I want to talk to you a little bit today about VIP rooms because VIP rooms absolutely 100% help with my success with Posh. Okay? So let's start about the very basics because, oh, Bree, thank you. I got a little bit of highlights in it yesterday. I'm kind of digging it. I'm kind of liking it. So I want to talk to you about if you're brand new or if you're a veteran, right? If you're like, really high up in the company, you already know what I'm talking about. I want to talk about some basics because I don't want anybody to feel overwhelmed here. And I want you to shout out questions as you have them, okay? So when I set up my VIP room, it's right, Nicole, it's my go-to. It's like my live emoji. When I set up VIP rooms, I talk like I have multiple ones. I do not, I have one. I make it a closed group, okay? Not a secret group, and I'll tell you why. I make it a closed group. You don't want to make it a public group, and you don't want to make it a secret group, and I'm going to give you those reasons why. I make a closed group for my VIP page, okay? I tried to set up my Facebook like a business, right? Where you can like shop here, and it just seemed very, it seemed very storefront. It seemed very business. And so I understand that that's the whole point of having it like that. But that's not the vibe that I wanted. I wanted to be able to, hang out and chit chat and have fun with these women and relationship build. I know you hear that so much, but it's so true. So I really wanted it to be a group and I wanted it to be a close knit group, right? This is going to be a hub of all of the Posh lovers in my life. And I think I have some pretty cool people in my life. So I want them to be able to get together and have fun and encourage and laugh and enjoy Posh with each other. That's the kind of environment that I wanted in my VIP room. Okay, so I made it a closed group. I didn't make it a public group because here's why. I do not want to annoy the world with Posh. I want to share Posh with the world. I do not want to annoy the world with Posh. And when you have a public group, everybody can see what you're doing. Like you make a post, everybody can see it. Somebody likes something, everybody sees it. Like it's like the last thing that I want to do is have people get on Facebook and be like, oh my God, we get it, you sell Posh. We get it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want people to roll their eyes at me. I don't want people to be turned off of the whole product, because then I'm doing everybody a disservice, from you to every other consultant to me. I don't want to do that. So I just kind of want to, like, if you want to hear about Posh, if you want to hear about my ramblings about how I love apricots overnight, girl, you just come to where the cool girls are. Right? That's where, just come on into the VIP room, because some magic happens in there, and that's where you're gonna be, right? So, public groups are a big no-no. You do not want to annoy the world, okay? You do not want to annoy the world. However, in the same token, you don't want to be a secret either, right? And a little bit, I'm going to talk about how I market my VIP room, how I advertise it. And if you're like, if you're secret, if you don't want anybody to know about you, then like, how are people going to find you? Like, that seems so... Nicole, thank you. I'm really glad that you noticed that, because I got my hair cut yesterday and I failed to mention the bang. And I was like, as soon as I was done in there and done in the chair yesterday and I went like this, I was like, I like started shaking. I was like, well, I'm going to have to be like a 3-year-old and like invest in like barrettes or something. I'm really glad you empathized that. I'm like, oh, okay. So you don't want to be a secret either, right? You don't want people to not be able to find you. You want people to be able to find you, but they got to know the secret password to get in. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want everybody to be, you don't want to be like all inclusive, right? Because there's some weirdos out there on Facebook. Am I right? So you want to be like a little bit strategic. You want to be available, but not too available. It's like you're dating, right? Like, you want to shoot out the first text, but then you don't want to like bombard them with everything else. You want to just kind of be elusive. You know what I mean? So you don't want to be all in and you don't want to be all gone. You just want to be available. You want to be there. Closed groups allow you to confirm members and not confirm members. And it is okay to not confirm members, because like I said, there are some freaking weirdos out there. The end. Like, who, like, I've never heard of. They're not mutual friends with anybody in my group. And it's okay to delete those friends or like block them, right? Now, I'm also going to mention this, and this might strike a little bit of a chord with people, but other than my downline, I don't allow Posh consultants in my VIP rooms, okay? I did at one point, because I was like, I got lots of love to share and I want to share it with all my Posh sisters, right? But then I stopped because, and it's not anybody in our company, in our team, at least I don't think so, but consultants were participating in my contests. They were participating in my contest. And then all of a sudden I would go to like, message them and be like, hey girl, you won, you know? And she would be like, thank you. I need to send out samples. And this is like exactly what I was looking for. And I was like, hold up, back it up. Are you a Posh consultant? And now you're going to try to take product that I purchased for my VIP lovers and you're going to take it for yourself? Girl, no. No. So I had to put the kibosh. I had to put the, slam my foot down and show him who's boss. So no, I really encourage you to not allow consultants into your VIP room. So that's like my little 2 cents about that. So what did we learn in this first little segment? Closed group, yes. Public and secret groups, no. I will not turn my chair for that, right? Okay, let's talk about how we get people in to, hi Nicole, I do let my downline in. Because I know who they are, and they're typically not sketchy people. And if they are, I'll whip them into shape. But I know who my downline people are, so it's easy to kind of keep track of, right? Okay, I just found something sticky on my life with a 3-year-old. Let's talk about adding people to your VIP rooms. This is a hot topic all over the interwebs, right? And I feel pretty passionately about it. Some other people feel pretty passionately about it. And this is my biggest piece of advice as far as adding people to your VIP rooms. If you are encouraging people to blindly add people to your VIP group without their permission. Turn off this video right now, take a chair, put it in the corner, and you sit there and think about why that might be the worst idea on the face of the planet. The worst. That's like saying, hey girl, I'm gonna send you an invitation to this party. But then I don't really care if you can make it or not. I'm just gonna drive to your home the night of the party, and then I'm going to break into your home. I'm going to pick you up, hoist you over my shoulder, put you in my car, and kidnap you to my party, where you will sit there and you will have a good time at my party, even if you want to be anywhere but there. Okay? Like, that's... Do not add people to your... This is like the quantity versus quality, right? This is, do you want 4 people in your VIP room who really want to be there, who are just like, we love posh, or like 100 people there that are like, how did I get here? What is posh? Like, it's never add someone to any group. And I know that there are direct sales companies out there that do that, but let's not be that person. Let's not be that company, right? That's like, I feel like when I see people doing that, I feel like taking a cane, you know, like a walking cane, and just like yanking it and be like, do, 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 you know, like taking the consultant away. Like, oh, we just need, you know what I mean? Like, that is the worst thing to do. So there are better ways to do that. I have been with Posh since March. I have about 230 people in my VIP room, all of whom asked to be there. And also, how special do you feel, right? Excuse me. How special do you feel when someone's like, hi, I want to be in your secret club, and you'd be like, oh my God, I am the owner of the people who come in and join and people who don't come in and join. Sorry guys, I'm still a little bit sick. Sorry. So let's talk about how I get people to join my VIP parties. I have built my entire business on Facebook. So all of that 40K cha-ching, all of that, those monthly awards, it was all earned on Facebook. So it's really easy when I close a party. My 30-minute parties go from 9 to 9:30, say. The very last thing I post is, do you want to be where the cool girls are? I'm not saying you have to be. I'm just saying it's where you want to be. Join my VIP room. And I send a link. I post a link to my VIP room. They don't have to, but I'm inviting them to, right? Sorry guys, I would be able to breathe better if somebody just came and cut off my head. Oxygen would flow more freely. So I absolutely give them the opportunity to join if they want to. And if they don't want to, it's cool. I mean, you can still be a customer, right? I mean, I want to give them every opportunity to, but if they don't join, I'm not going to be like, well, I thought we were friends. Okay, clearly we're not. It's no big deal, right? So in my Facebook parties, on the event page where I hold my Facebook parties, I always give them the link to join my VIP room, okay? The link for my VIP room is also on my business cards. Here's the thing, you guys. It's almost 2017, y'all. I mean, I can't think of anybody in my business right now who would actually prefer a phone call, right? Like an actual phone call, like a hold the device to your ear and talk, you know? Because even to this day, when my phone rings, I'm like, who's this guy? I mean, who does he think he is? You know, thinking I'm going to pick up my phone. Text me or send me a Facebook message or tag me in a comment. Who's going to call these days? And that's the same way your customers feel. They don't have time for a phone call. They don't want to hear from you with a phone call. They want something quick that they can reply to and move on to the next thing, right? So every chance that I get in all of my marketing material, in my business cards, in my stickers, on my banners, if it will let me put the link to my Facebook group, my VIP group, I do that instead of my phone number. Because, I mean, that's just what people just prefer to do that. People just prefer to do social media. They prefer to do Facebook Messenger, text, you know, that's just what they prefer. So, that is my next big point to you. When you set up your closed group VIP room, you can go back in and edit the group settings, and you can change the name of your group so that it doesn't say, www.facebook.com/H2K507, mother's maiden name, social security number, baby birth weight, what's your favorite color, 4. You know what I mean? You can make it say, my VIP room is www.facebook.com/poshlifewithleah. There it is. So you can change that address so that it's easier to find. They don't have to memorize all that gobbledygook, right? It's just easier to find. So I would recommend that you do that. And then put it on everything. Put it on everything. Put it on your business cards, put it on your stickers, put it on your banners, put it on your, promote it on your personal page, put it on your, put it on freaking everything, put it on a t-shirt, put it on a sky banner so an airplane flies around and like advertises for you. Put it on everything so that people can find you and people can add themselves if they want to. Okay? Okay. Any questions thus far? Any questions? I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time. Okay, so the next thing that I want to talk about is how I run my VIP room. Now, like I said, you really have to, this is very much a business page. Hey, Bree, is it a group page or does it need to be a VIP? I'm not sure what you mean, Bree, and we can talk about it after if that makes sense. It's a group page. It's a closed group, but then the title of that closed group is, your VIP room or whatever you have yours being called right now. I'm gonna take this off. I'm like really hot right now. How do you change the group link? Bree, go into your group, change your group settings, and I think you should be able to edit that title or edit the website, like edit the URL is what I'm trying to say. Try that, and if that's not what you're looking for, let me know, okay? How do you get them interacting? Sarah, I'm glad you asked. Here we go. So you need to think of the goal of your VIP room, right? Your VIP room is a place of business, but it should also be a place of fun. So when I set up my VIP room, I wanted people to come and have fun there, right? I wanted them to actually connect with each other. I wanted them to care about each other. I wanted it to be a hub of friendship, right? That's totally fine, Bree. Yes, that is absolutely fine. You can call it whatever you'd like. That's perfect. That's perfect. So that's the vibe that I wanted in my room. Okay. So I know that we say that you can build your business on the kit, the $99 kit that we get. And that is absolutely true. What I chose to do with my business was I chose to invest in my business back and via my VIP room. Okay. So when I get perks, when there's exclusive products, I grab a couple, right? And I'm going to save these for my VIP rooms. If there's samples that I want to give out, I save them for my VIP room because this is the place where people love Posh the most, right? So to me, it was a good business decision to invest in my VIP group to hopefully get it to the place where it is today. And I'm very proud of where it is today. So if you're able to, and I know not everybody is capable of, but if you are able to, take some commission, build up a stock in your home, take some of your perks, build up stock, and then it's time to get creative. The most important thing that if you take nothing from this video, I'm gonna get real close so you guys know I'm real serious. If you take nothing else from this video, I got my eyebrows done yesterday, you guys. Do you kind of like, I mean, I don't have any makeup on, but okay. People buy from people. I'm gonna say it again. People buy from people. So it doesn't matter if you are, there's several consultants in my little town of Ligonier, right? But that doesn't really matter because of how people shop online anymore, right? So you have to set yourself apart in order for your customers to keep coming back to you. Why should they be in your VIP room? Why should they want to be in your VIP room, right? And the answer should be because of how much you love Posh, because of your passion for these products, because you love this stuff and you want to share this love with other people so much so that it is infectious, that it just comes off of you. When you walk by, you waft Snuggle Buddy. Like that's how people should feel when they are near you or when they are talking to you or when they see you on your Facebook page. So it's really important to be able to give back to your VIP room and have that passion. If you get online and if you get on your Facebook page and you are like, okay, hi guys, thanks for joining me today. We're gonna do a giveaway and it's gonna be like really fun. It's gonna be great. And I hope you guys like it. That's like, are you bored? Because I fell asleep just doing that, like to myself. Like it's okay. Get silly, get goofy, get weird, right? Like make fun of yourself, laugh, because these people aren't tuning in. These people aren't coming to your Facebook group because you're perfect, right? In fact, that would be the last Facebook group I would want to be in. Someone who's perfect. You know what I mean? Like, get a grip, lady. Like, come back down to reality with us mere mortals, right? Be silly. Be weird, right? If the piece of hair falls in front of your face, like, just make a joke of it and move on, right? So, Brie, I'm really glad you asked because that's the thing I'm going to talk about next. So, you have to really be engaging, right? You have to really have fun with them. You want them to know that you are genuinely thankful that they have chosen to be in this group. There are millions of groups that they could be a part of on Facebook, right? Along with thousands upon thousands of Posh VIP rooms. Why are they in yours, right? Because if they don't want to be in yours, it's just one click and they're out and they can Google someone else and go find them, right? So in your VIP room, how do you get the interaction up? How do you give stuff away? What kind of stuff do you want to do in there? Well, here's what I do. First of all, are you celebrating your VIPs when it makes sense to? Are you? And here's my question. What does that mean when it makes sense to? Oh, I don't know. How about birthdays? Who loves a good birthday? Heyo. This girl right here. I love birthdays. And Posh gives us the birthday bombinator. Gives us the, I think it was the Rah Rah Raspberry birthday bombs. There's a lot of birthday specific things. There's the It Girl hand cream that can be birthday related. It can be anything. It can be absolutely anything. It can be absolutely anything that you have on hand. Do a birthday giveaway every single month. I do that every month and it is so well received. Whether it's a lip balm, whether it's a big fat yummy hand cream, whether it's bath bombs, whether it's 25% off your next order, whether it's free shipping. Although I would recommend doing a free lip balm over free shipping because then you're still adding the $4 PV over the $5.99 out of pocket. But whatevs, you do you. Give them something on their birthday. And here's what I do. I make a comment or I make a graphic that says, where are my December birthdays at? Comment below, y'all. And then they all comment, right? And then one night I say, okay, we're doing the birthday drawing tonight, 9 o'clock. Everybody gets on Facebook Live. Everybody meets me there. I make a big deal about it. I usually sing happy birthday. I'm usually like, what? I love me a good birthday. Who's getting these birthday bombs, y'all? And then I draw a name. That winner gets the gift mailed out to them. It's something so little, but they appreciate it. And it's a way to give back to them, right? The next thing I do is I try to find any little thing going on in the world that I can tie posh to, okay? Let's talk about the election day. Specifically this election, because it was a crap show. Am I right? Like whether you were for Trump or Hillary, nobody wanted to talk. I mean, like I didn't want to talk about the election. I would much rather talk about some big fat yummy hand cream, right? So I decided, okay, this is election day. Let's lighten it up a little bit. Let's make it fun. So I went online and I found some trivia questions. Who was the first female to run for president? How long does it take Whitney Houston to sing the national anthem? Like silly things. I post them in my VIP room and then I do drawings for people who are going to win, right? Now, notice I'm not getting anything in return. I'm not asking them for anything in return when I do these games. I am just giving to them. Why do you think I do that? Why do you think I do that? I'm not saying to them, you have to place a $50 order and then I'm going to give you this free big fat yummy hand cream. Sometimes I do that, but not a whole heck of a lot. And I try to give as much as possible. Why do you think that I do that? On election day, I also, I said anybody who can wear a red, white, and blue outfit and take a picture of themselves and post it. And let's not forget the kids. Do you have bath salts? Do you have the Bubbles bath salts at home in stock? Because you should. Because kids love it. And women love when you pamper their kids. So on election day, I said, post a video of your child saying the Pledge of Allegiance, and every kid who comments below, will be entered into a drawing and someone is going to win a free bubble bath on me. Right? So those are the kinds of things, and I'm just giving it away. I'm just giving it away, right? Why do I do that? Because it's a give and take relationship, right? Because I want them to know how very thankful I am for them because my business would not succeed without them, right? It's like a performer going up on stage and playing for an empty audience. No one's there. So no one's there to care, right? If they're not in my VIP room, then I don't have a business. I don't have people. I don't have a posse, right? So I need to give to them, invest in them, so that they know I am appreciative of them. They know I am thankful for them. They know that I cherish their business and I don't want them going anywhere else to get their hand cream. I want them to come to Big L, right? So by doing this, by having little giveaways, by doing these random things to show them that I care, they start to bond themselves, right? They start to bond themselves. So girls are actually becoming friends with other girls in the VIP room because they're all doing silly things. They're all doing really silly, posting with them wearing red, white, and blue. Sometimes I make them sing. Guys, let me tell you about One of the giveaways I did. Oh, it was for the rollover of the new catalog, for the spring summer catalog. As you guys know, Ann Dalton loves music, right? So a lot of our products are song related. Hi, Patty. Patty, you do it whenever your heart tells you to do it. You do a giveaway whenever you want to. And I say that because I don't want to set them up for a weekly giveaway, and then maybe I don't want to give something away next week. Maybe I don't want to. Like, I usually try to keep it like a surprise. Birthdays I do every month. They can expect the birthday thing every month. But everything else, I try not to set myself up so that if I don't want to do it, nobody's got hurt feelings. You know what I mean? And I don't feel guilty. I don't feel like a failure. You do it whenever your heart sings. Okay, Patty? So I made people sing for their product. Some people will sing, or I can't remember what I called it. Some people will do anything for a product or something like that. And I made them choose a product and I made them sing about it. I made them post a video of them singing about it. So I got, the Oompa Loompa for the I'm Turning Blueberry. I got I Can't Feel My Face When I'm With You for the Cackle Spackle. I got, oh gosh, I got a bunch of it. I got a bunch of submissions. Girl Crush, Little Big Town for Girl Crush. And they did it. They posted videos of themselves singing those songs. For Election Day, I made them sing the national anthem. And if they got all the words right, they could have a free Big Fat Yummy hand cream. And you know what? When you have people step out of their comfort zones and when you have them be straight up silly, that's when they bond with each other. Because all of them will go, oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe that I'm singing the national anthem. I can't sing at all. And then all the other girls are like, you were great. I can't sing either. You know what I mean? And sometimes I get in on it because I don't want to ask them to do stuff that I don't do myself. So then I sing too. And it becomes a community. It becomes a hub of friendship, which is exactly what I wanted to create for them, right? So think of stuff that you can do, just silly stuff like Christmas stuff. I think I saw 2 people ask for Christmas. Let's see. Today, I'm having something in my VIP room now called Merry Christmas VIPs. I try to think of something clever, like something like Oprah, like 12 days of and posh for you, and posh for you, except I'm not Oprah and it's posh, not like brand new cars, but I couldn't think of anything more creative. So I just called it Merry Christmas VIPs. And every day from yesterday through Christmas, I am giving away exclusive products that I have, that I've accumulated over the, however many months, and I'm giving them away, right? Because it's the end of the year. I want to give my VIPs gifts, and so I'm giving them away, right? So today's giveaway was post a selfie of you wearing some holiday garb. Get a Santa outfit, or not an outfit, get a Santa hat. Where's your ugly Christmas sweater? And people did. I got a lot of submissions. And you know what one of the girls did? She grabbed garland off of her railing and wrapped it around her neck. She had pine cones hanging from her neck just to win some products. And it's funny. It's funny and it's fun. And I make this, you're the boss. You can give away a ton of products. You can give away a lip balm. Free is free and beggars can't be choosers, right? As long as you have the high energy, as long as you are excited about this. If you're talking about the Big Fat, or if you're talking about a lip balm, right? If you hold it up and be like, this is our lip balm. So, I mean, it's lip balm, right? Like, who wants to buy that? This is what I say when I try to give away a lip balm, because it is just a lip balm, but you need to make it fun and exciting. Guys, this is our caffeinated lip balm. You heard me right. There's caffeine in this bad boy. Are you kidding me? Women crawl for this stuff. It's like Mardi Gras up in here. I can toss out lip balms and women just come crawling for it, right? Nobody takes off their shirt because it's like not that kind of party. There's other direct sales parties for that kind of thing, but it's not this party. You put this stuff on your lips. What does the caffeine do to your lips? Increases the blood circulation, so it makes your lips look a little bit pinker and a little bit more plump. Kylie Jenner who? See ya, girl. You need one of these $4 lip balms, and I'm going to give it to you for free because trust me, you want some. You're going to be the envy of every single person who smells your lips, and seriously, everybody's going to want to kiss you. You're welcome. That's a lip balm you want, right? That's a lip balm you want. So you need to keep your energy up. You need to sell it. You need to be excited about it because if you're not, they have no reason to be, right? Hey, Jade, do you draw a name from there? Yes. Everybody who makes a submission, I put their name in a hat and I pull the name out of a hat and that person wins. If I ask them to do something really crazy, like, you know, like the national anthem one, that was pretty crazy. That was a long thing. And, you know, I gave, you know, anybody who does do this wins a hand cream. But it all has to do with what is in your stash and what you are comfortable with giving away. If you have a lot of bath salts, you know, give one to everybody who does a submission. You're the boss. You're the boss. You can choose a winner. You can give one to everybody who participates. You're the boss. This is your rodeo. Hey, Heather, do you always do a video when you draw the winner or just post who won? Okay, this is a good question because I don't ever want people to think that I'm playing favorites, right? And so what I was doing for a long time was writing everybody's name down, putting it in a bowl, and doing a Facebook Live and drawing the name. But my VIP room is kind of growing now, and people are more, you know, they're participating more. And it was a lot for me to sit and write everything. So what I did was I found an app called Draw the Name Out of the Bag or something. It was a free app, and you can just enter everybody's name and have it randomly draw for you, and then I screenshot the winner. That's what I do now. So, but good question. If you want to do that's a live video. Anytime you can do a live video, if you have the energy to keep yourself pumped up, that's the best because they can interact with you. They can get your personality. They can feel connected to you. That's the best. But for these, I've been doing the app and then screenshotting it and posting it. Yeah. I'm not sure what I'm going to make them do tomorrow. I am definitely going to make them sing Christmas carols at some point. I'll make their kids do something at some point. But it's all about thinking of something that's fun and presenting it in a way where you are so excited about it, you literally can't stand it, right? Like it's like bursting out of your skin. It is seeping out of your pores. You are so excited, right? What's the app called again? Jane, I want to say it's like draw a name out of a... I don't know what it's called. I'll post it. Okay, I'll post it in this page when I'm done with the training. Okay. Okay. The last thing I want to touch base on is making sure that you are cognizant that not everybody lives in the world of posh. Okay. What I mean by that is I know what a snarky bar is. You know what a snarky bar is. But to a mere mortal who just walks the streets, they might not... A snarky what? What does that even mean? Dorothy, what if no one participates? I have had a couple contests where no one has participated. And what did I do? I think I commented... Sometimes I show the product beforehand so that they know what they're going to win. Other times I don't, and I make it a surprise. And if no one participates, I always post a picture and say, wow, no takers, so no one's going to win this free product. Wow, I hope we have more fun next time. You know, I hope we have more participation next time because I'm trying to give stuff away here. Like, just kind of roll it off your back. Sometimes people are genuinely busy. Sometimes people just can't. So try to be cognizant of work hours, all that kind of stuff. But just kind of roll it off your back. Like, no one's going to win this? Wow. Okay. I mean, I don't mind keeping it for myself. Next time, I guess, hopefully we get some winners next time because I want to pay for some shipping and I want to get this mailed out to someone. So kind of make it fun and don't be angry, don't be deflated, don't be let down. It happens. Just kind of roll it off your back and make it a joke and then move on to the next giveaway. Okay? So I was saying about snarky bars, it's really, really important that you are taking the time and you are being very aware of the verbiage you're using when you're posting about your products, right? If I say BFYHC, you guys know that I mean Big Fat Yummy Hand Cream, but the person who just joined my VIP room 2 days ago might not. Maybe she bought a chunk and that's why she's in there. And she has no idea what the heck you're talking about. You don't want it to be such an exclusive club that the people who are in the club feel like they don't belong there, right? So I would really caution you about using acronyms and making sure you are explaining what stuff is. If a snarky bar is the feature of the week, don't just throw it up in your VIP room and say snarky bar, $15, hey yo. Cause I'm gonna be like, why would I pay $15 for a snarky bar? What is that? Like if you're not giving personal stories and if you're not giving personal input and if you're not giving an explanation of what each product is, why you love it, how it makes you feel, personal testimony, people aren't going to attach themselves to it. Then you're just treating them like a sale. Then you're just treating them like you're just trying to sell them something, right? So you need to be sure you're explaining things. You need to be sure that you're giving them information that they need. And that doesn't necessarily mean a list of ingredients. I have sold over $40,000 of Posh and 2% of the time talked about ingredients. I don't talk about ingredients. I am not an ingredient expert. I talk about what works for me, what it does for me, how I feel when I use it. Personal testimonies are going to get people every single time. So be very aware of when you are posting the feature of the week, the splurge of the month. People don't know what a splurge is. I don't know. Like sometimes I don't know what a splurge is. And I've been with the company for like 9 months. Posh does so much for us that sometimes it's hard to keep track of, right? So if I'm having trouble keeping track of it as a consultant, how are my customers supposed to keep track of it, right? So maybe it doesn't need to be called splurge. Maybe it's just like, guys, there's a huge sale coming tomorrow. Strap in, get your seatbelts on, because it's going to be cray up in here. So they don't need to know. It's like, if you say tomorrow's splurge day, period, what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Like, you have to think about that from your customer's point of view. And not only people who have been in your group for a long time, you want to be focused on people who just joined yesterday, who maybe just bought, a face mask and they thought, hey, you're kind of fun and I'll be in your VIP group. And then you post something like, guys, the SOTM is tomorrow. I hope it's a BFHYC or what? What? What does that even mean? Like, you be cognizant of that. Be cognizant of how you're talking in your VIP rooms. And always, 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 always talk about a personal testimony or explain what it does. Explain how it's going to make them feel because of how it made you feel. That is going to help sell products every single time. Got it? Got it, y'all? What else do you guys want to know about? What other questions do you guys have? I would highly recommend getting the app Word Swag, to make your own graphics. I have a YouTube video of how I use PicMonkey to make graphics. Anytime you can get away from the stock graphics that Posh gives us, the better. Sometimes I know it's just way easier to just save it and upload those, but anytime you can post a selfie of you using a product or anytime you can use people's names, do it. People love the sound of their own name. They just do. It's just something that they love. They love to hear the sound of their own name. They love to read their own name. So anytime you can say the person's name either as in a thank you or, the winner is so-and-so, they love to see their own name. How often do I post? Well, like I said, I try to keep it up in the air. I try not to commit to all the time. You know, I try not to commit to a certain schedule because then if I can't get to it, then I feel like a failure, and Mama don't likes to feel like a failure, right? So I try to keep in touch with them like twice a week. I don't want to be overboard either. I don't want them to be like, I want them to kind of miss me. You know what I mean? This is like, this is like a courtship. Remember? Like, this is like, I don't know about you guys, but when I was in college, I was a dating machine. I'm not gonna lie. And I was the breaker of a lot of hearts. I'm not gonna lie to you. So when I would text a guy and he would text me back, or there wasn't texting, but when I would use AOL Instant Messenger, right? Hang out with a guy, don't hang out with him for a couple of days. Do I message him first? No, I make him want to miss me. I make him come crawling to Big L. So you want to make sure you're not overdoing it, and you want them to kind of be like, I wonder what she's got brewing. And then bam, hit them with something fun. Hit them with a giveaway. Hit them with a feature of the week and why should they want it. Hit them with hit them with a little sale, something like that. So, I try to keep in touch with them, once or twice a week. I try not to overdo it. And sometimes I miss them. Like sometimes I get on live and I'm like, hi guys. I was just sitting here missing you. So I wanted to get on and say hi. Hi, Jennifer. Do you open your Posh orders live in your video? I have not done that yet. I am really glad you asked that. I have not done that yet. But I would like to. I haven't done that yet. Some of my other uplines, my premiers, have been doing that on their personal Facebook page, and they've been getting some really good feedback from that. So, but I personally haven't done that yet. But that's definitely something 100%, 100% that I would encourage you do for sure. Unboxing live on Facebook, for sure. And I am of the thought that I keep my Posh separate from my personal Facebook page. That's totally your call. I do everything Posh in my VIP room. Every once in a while, I talk Posh on my personal page. Not very often though, because I feel like then when I do talk about it on my personal Facebook page, people will be more apt to listen. We all know those people. We all know those people who post on Facebook all the freaking time. Hi guys, it's been like 20 minutes since I talked to you about this particular product, and I just want to let you know that I have another product that I want to talk to you about because it's like so great. I didn't even think about talking to you about it like 10 minutes ago, but I totally want to talk to you about it now. Like, stop it. So you want to kind of be selective in when you do it so that people pay attention when you do speak, right? All you fives listen when a 10 speaks. Am I right? Probably not, because I can't quote Beyonce for my life. What other questions do you guys have? Was this helpful? I'm sorry, if I missed any questions, let me know. I think I got everything that I wanted to talk to you about. Make it a closed group, not a private or a public group. Do not, for the love of everything holy, do not add people to your VIP rooms without their permission. Advertise your VIP room. Be sure it's on your business cards. Be sure it's on your banners, your stickers, everything. Make sure that it's on there so that people can find you if they want to. Invest in your VIP room. Be sure that you are getting products and giving them to them as a thank you. Because you know what? These are the people who you're going to run to when you have a big push at the end of the month, right? When you need to get $500 more before the end of the month, when you're pushing to go to Greece in March, these are the people who you're going to run to, and you're going to be begging them for orders. Trust me, we've all been there. And you're going to say, listen, I will give you everything that you want. I will cook dinner for your family every day for a year if you please place a $100 order. We've all been there. We've all done it. These are the people who you're going to run to because they are your Posh lovers. So if you're not showing them love, why should they support you later? Do you know what I mean? It's a give and take. So you want to be sure that you're inputting, that you're depositing love and depositing appreciation all the time so that when you need to withdraw it a little bit, they're there for you and they have your back, right? So invest in your VIP room, build up a stockpile so that you can do some fun giveaways, right? Be sure you're explaining the products and watch your verbiage in your VIP room. Watch how you use the acronyms. Be sure you explain what a face mask does. Like, we know face masks are easy to use, but until I joined Posh, I thought face masks were only something in hockey, and I don't even watch hockey. So if you're not explaining that to me, I'm not going to be interested because that's too complicated for me. So be sure you're being very detailed in what each product does and how it makes you feel. Personal testimonies, always the best. Celebrate your VIPs. Celebrate their birthdays. Celebrate, you know, oh gosh, someone a couple months ago just had a baby. So, celebrate, make a graphic and say, Sarah just had a baby, celebrate that stuff. Because that's a big deal. If you see something in your personal Facebook page pertaining to one of your VIPs, post it in your VIP page and surprise her, right? So-and-so just got engaged. Y'all, she just got engaged. Can we give Katie a big congratulations? She just got celebrate them. Everybody loves to be celebrated. Celebrate them. And then big time, remember, people buy from people 100% of the time. People buy from people. So your energy needs to stay sky high. Your passion needs to be there every time you talk to them. Your excitement about Posh has to be there all the time. Be goofy, be silly, be weird, because that's what attracts people to you, right? Have passion for what you do. And if there ever comes a time when you're losing the passion, then sit down and talk to somebody, your upline, your premier, your sponsor. Talk to somebody so that you can get back to that passion you had when you first signed up to do this in the beginning, right? That's right. I wish I had a mic. Drop it. Whatever. So see, just that. I didn't catch it. I didn't stop the video and start it over again. Just be goofy. Just be weird. That's what people want. Be silly. Be imperfect. The perfection is in the imperfection, right? I just made that up right now. You're welcome. Make it a bumper sticker if you want to. Guys, I'm really proud. I'm very humbled. I'm very, very humbled to be asked to do this. And I hope that it was helpful to you. I am rooting for your success, even more than my own. Posh has been such a huge blessing to me in more ways than I can possibly count. And I cannot wait to see where you guys go from here. It's an exciting journey to be on. So I'm really thankful to be in it with you guys. And I hope that this was a helpful training. I have to go now because I have a Posh party in 5 minutes. So I hope this was helpful, guys. Any questions, comment below. And if there's ever anything that I can do for you, let me know. Check with your uplines and your premiers. You are being rooted for by people who you don't even know. So remember that. You are being rooted for and you are supported and loved by so many people. So hang in there, get it done, go sell some BFYHCs or whatever. Thanks, guys. Good night.